Hi, my name is Benita Cooper, and I'm the founder and president of the Best Day of My Life So Far. If you're watching this video, it means you're either new to one of our storytelling groups or are thinking about joining us. So first of all, thank you so much. I made this video because I know sometimes when you're new to something, it might be helpful to just have an idea of what to expect. So I thought, what are 3 questions that might be on my mind if I was somebody new to a group? So first, what is the Best Day of My Life So Far storytelling group? I think of each group as a special time and place that we've carved out in our world for you to feel free to be yourself, and also for you to get a chance to lift other people up so they can feel free to be themselves too. How we can do that is simply by giving you the freedom to share a story, any story, from your life. So within the 1 hour storytelling session that your group would meet every week for, you guys have time to write down whatever pops into your head that day. It could be something that just happened last week, or it could be something that might have happened decades ago. You can write it down, and then you take turns reading out your story. That's it. And even though it's something so simple, the feeling in the air is warm, supportive. It feels like family. You join as strangers, or maybe you join as acquaintances, and you just leave feeling like you're closer and closer with each session that you spend together. So that's what a storytelling group is. And so what makes a Best Day of My Life So Far story? What makes a Best Day of My Life so far story? If I was somebody new attending a group, I might have that question on my mind. I think of Best Day story as unique from any other story because it has 2 main ingredients. It might not be what you think. The 2 ingredients are simply a willing storyteller and a willing listener. And when I say listener, I mean 1 or more listening parties. So you need to have somebody who is ready and feel like they are comfortable with sharing about something from their lives, and then you need to have somebody or some people who are there with a genuine intention of listening to the person who is there to share. That's really all it is. It doesn't matter whether the story is about a spectacular event or some ordinary day. It doesn't matter if the story is happy or sad, funny or serious. All it matters is the intentions of the people giving and receiving it are genuine and candid. And what ends up happening is the story will have an emotional depth that you just wouldn't find anywhere else in any other story. So that's the second question that might be on my mind if I was somebody new to a group. The third question I might have on my mind if I was somebody new is the name, The Best Day of My Life So Far. What does that mean? So we just talked a little bit about how a story does not have to be happy. It does not actually have to be about the most happiest, spectacular day of your life. In fact, something we always say is that here in our community, the day you share about the worst day of your life can actually become the best day of your life so far because you're sharing it with somebody who's willing to listen, and you're getting the opportunity to make that human connection. This name refers to the experience you get when we spend time together. That's one reason for that name. Another reason for that name is it is a tribute to my grandma's friendship and stories. My grandma passed away a few years ago, but we became best friends through stories that she told me on the phone. The first time I called her, she actually told me a very devastating story from her childhood. But when I called her back asking if I could hear more stories, she laughed the happiest laugh I had ever heard. I thought that if I could put a name to that sound, I would call it the best day of my life so far. So that's the second thing I think about when I look at these words. The third thing I think about is the feeling I want to offer you, each and every single one of you, when you come into one of our groups, because I want you to enter, regardless of how your day is, whether you enter with a good day, okay day, bad day. When you leave, I want you to feel like you have had the best day of your life so far, and I want you to be able to take that feeling with you throughout the week, and then come back again and get that feeling again and again. We say so far because every time we see you, we hope that feeling grows. So that's it. I hope that gives you a better idea of what you get to do with us at one of our storytelling groups. I'm so happy to have you with us, and I cannot wait to hear and read your stories.